Teaching profession is one of the most noble profession among all. As Giovanni Ruffini wrote, a teacher is like a candle which lights others in consuming itself. It implies that teacher enlightens the tabula rasa and the innocent mind of the pupils. A determined and devoted teacher in his job will do everything just to achieve an assurance that the pupils acquire learning that they can use for a better future. But how can we say that a teacher is effective in discussing all the lessons? And how are the roles of the teachers important in his or her community? Come with us as we discover the teachers and their social lives. In Midillian Central School, we've decided to conduct our first ever documentary which focuses on the life of the teachers and their social relationship between their communities. And here in the said school, we interviewed the following teachers. Mrs. Janet G. Pacifico, 43 years old, a grade 6 teacher and has 9 years of teaching in Midillian Central School. Mrs. Catherine Aidiola, 52 years old, a grade 6 teacher and has 7 years of teaching in Midillian Central School. Mrs. Phoebe Pampilo, 50 years old, a grade 3 teacher and has 17 years of teaching in Midillian Central School. Mrs. Maria Lynn O. Irok, 40 years old, a grade 3 teacher and has 12 years of teaching in Midillian Central School.
Actually, my first subject in the morning is character education. But before going to that schedule, because it's between 8 to 8:20, first I will have an energizer. That's usually the thing that I'm going to do to keep them energized for the whole morning. And then the afternoon is another activity. Aside from that energizer, I will let one of the pupils to lead a song, the songs that they have already learned in the previous years. Kanang ako silang mag-leader niya dayon, they will all sing with an action. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do early in the morning inside the classroom. And after that, I will follow the roll call, attendance check.
Singing an action song, then telling a short story leading to the lesson. But before that, we are going to impose house rules.
First, yun na, mag-prayer kita, no? So, after sa prayer na mo, diri, mag-warm up exercise mi. Aron po sila, na makuhan sa sila ilang hunahuna, ma-exercise po, kay buringan naman na sila, largo-largo ratag-largo sa lison. Sa ikahuman na, show pictures magita, no? Dayon, mo motivate ta. Ikahuman sa motivation, i-relate sa dang motivation through sa atuang lison. So, kung makakuha na sila, unsa na siya nga gi-motivate, so enter na to sa atuang lison, makaibaw na sila unsa nga lison ang atong gi para sa ilaha.
Nagaan ako sila activity aron makuan sila. For example, kanang langas, no? Langas tayo. Kaya usually ang makapahilom sa bata kung naaman ko'y buhaton.
Okay, damang yung mga unruly nga mga bata sa classroom, no? So I will always call their attention, but indirectly. Kay usahay mauwaw man ang bata. So maybe I can go near them, not really nga ako sila i-insulto in front of the class. I can go near them and then pat their shoulder to give a signal that I already called their attention. My one skill is good for 2 days. One lesson is not one hour for a day is not enough for one lesson, because not all of my pupils are good in learning. They do not have the same mental capacity. So dili sad ko mudritso dayon og hatag og evaluation, in the sense that ako yun silang abdon ang uban. Kay if I will give an evaluation right away, knowing that some of my pupils cannot get right away the lesson, luoy sila, hagbong yun sila for sure.
Kay di man gani sila ingon nga mga section 1. So ang mostly ani nila i-review gina siya. So usa ka For example, usa ka lesson, for example, pandiwa. So kanag yung pandiwa, imo gina siyang ikuan nga kana siya flash ka og word. For example, nilangoy or lumangoy. So imo pa nang ikuan og kanang action unya imos lang pangutan-on og unsa pay another example sa pandiwa. So kung kana sila makakuha na sila kung sa dinang pandiwa action word, apply na kag sentence, ipa-underline dayon nimo siya aron makaibaw sila pero diha dayon di balik-balikon pa na.
I take it as a challenge.
Yes, pero I cannot do otherwise because this is my bread and butter for my family.
Hilak gani ko. Kay di man kana bitong time nga mura og sa ko during my 5 years sa grade 3. Kay kuan ko grade 3 mga kuan naman ko 7 years sa grade 3. Naka-estudyante gyud ko ga og puro problematic. So dili na sila maminaw nga labi na mabot ilang span sa interest nga magumana. Nya wa pa ka na human og discuss, wa na di na sila maminaw. Bisa kung saon pa na nimog syagit niya at that time wala pay lapil. So sakit na jud kayo akong diri nitalikod ko. Nitalikod ako nila nga nagpaagas ko sa kong luha kana ko unsaon man nila ko. So pagtalikod na ako naibuong sila. Nganong nitalikod ko. So mga kuan gid ko mga 30 minutes. Nitalikod na jud ko nila ana, wag gyud ko nagsaba. Pag-ana na ko, naibong na sila. Ingon itong usa ka badlong og hilom mo kay si ma'am na hilom. Prayer na gyud ga.
You teach them not to earn for a living, but teach them as a child that possess an empty mind and you are going to fill it up.
Stress tolerance. I fight for my stress. I'm very stressed already. I work from morning till afternoon until night, late night. Seeing that your pupils learn from you in that day. Seeing that the pupils will not go home without here.
I can see my pupils before that they are already professionals, living in a harmonious way of life, successful, niya, kuan sad, accomplished sa ko as a teacher, kay sa kuan sa mga bata, they grow as a good citizens of the country.
Teachers has a great responsibility and mission, which are to mold the young to be a better person in the society and equip them with the proper knowledge that they can use for a better future. But the duties and responsibilities of a teacher do not end inside the four walls of the classroom. Rather, they also play an important role in our society.
I am a dance group member. I'm a choir member. And then aside from that, if I have extra time, I will always unwind and go. I will make even absences just to unwind.
Cleanliness campaign, nya dayon kung naay mga kanang, let's say for example, mga kanang program sa government gani sa DOH, para ng tigdas, kuan, mag-grupo mig mga tao sa community, sa amuang area, then discuss to them the effects, the benefits, nya unsay mga butang nga dili angay buhaton, unsay butang angay buhaton para ma-stay away ang mga sakit.
Kuha kag MC, kuha kag judge. That's one of my social life. Social kanang utani life.
Ang teacher manggod serves as model unya preacher. So mag-preach niya ug unsay thought sa program. So in general ang teacher mutuo man gyud ang parent. So much for the hasta mga bata. So once ang teacher musulti, mutuo jud. Okay, ang bata din kay mutuo sa mama usahay. Mas mutuo pa sa teacher. Mayingon gani kinahanglan ugma ko na unya na lang dong o sunod adlaw ng di jud kay nagingon si ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
So importante gid ang role sa teacher.
Number 1, election. Kay call man na sa duty ga. So once mo balibad mo ka nakanagod dako na na siya nga social involvement sa maestra kanang eleksyon. So kanang pagboto. So kita manggoy murag ngan sa tao nga maestra, mura bitaw mingos lang ay mag-inay ta ka maestra ra ba na. So mura sila og kana bitaw maapoy respeto sa maestra kung kita may mo domin ana nga murag kanang bitaw eleksyon. Kay kuan mo kanang eleksyon dili basta-basta ba. Unya mingon kita manggoy dali nga matawag sa dako nato.
Suryahan na dyan ako hinay. Maradyo ko'y mahinuana. Advice na dyan na sila niya. Dayon, encourage them to enroll in ALS.
When I see, told them, pagad man gyud na. So, kanang encourage them to go back to school or stay away from drugs or whatever vices they are engaged to. If possible, kung everyday lang siya maistorya, makakuan jud niya, makahatag tag trabaho, ideas, nga asa kaangay mo trabaho. Tingon ana, maura na ako ika-encourage nga kanang makuan sad siya ba kanang at the same time income generating, dili siya maparasite sa iyang parent.
Na ako'y mga estudyante before, mawak ka pa dayon, no, ka na bitang grade 6. So makakita ka likuan na, mingan ba na, ma'am, apil na ba na siya suyo? Ma'am, apil na ba na siya ginana? Akong tawgon. Ako na sila may mayan nga ikaw, kay waman ka nakahuman, halabig maayo. Muadto ka sa Central School, na ay ALS teacher dito, aron mabago ang imong kinabuhi, plus dili ka na malulong sa bisyo. Number 1 gyud naga sa mata sa mga bata. Kita bitag maayo. Maayo sa ila. Sunod sa ingana ni. Kanang bitong mga buhat sa gawas nga dili maayo sa mata sa mga tao. Mo sa nailikayan aron mata balita nang manigarilyo. Magbuwang, magmatsyong. So madaot naman ang atong image ana. So kinahanglan kung model tay pakita nato nga why ingon ana ba. Nya say abot lang depende sa gud sa tao. Di ba kung sa iyang habit, iyang hobby, kung sa iyang lingaw, kung sa iyang kwan pero depende pero as a professional gyud dili kita dapat magitna.
Live in a decent way. Kanang with all out respect nya as a teacher, imong personal life, imo sang kuan sad, you are going to maintain a clean and without any dayon sa imong trabaho, work related, function ka. Ibutang nato kung 7 to 12, 7 to 12, 1 to 5, 1 to 5.
I keep my time. Kay teachers are needed to go early and to be prompt in school, to be punctual. Early jud ko as in. Early ko na sa school, kunya dayon kining I go home on time sad, not before the time, no? So yan na, or even beyond the time, naara jud ko sa school. I extend my time in school.